One of the problems with being a modern human is all the sitting. We have to sit when we eat breakfast, we sit when we commute to work, we sit when we get to work, we sit on our commute home, we sit when we eat a meal at home, you probably sat when you ate lunch at work. All that sitting accumulates a lot of time under tension or a lot of time under pressure. That means that the skin and soft tissue and nerves and all that stuff down near your butt and your hamstrings are spending all that time compressed, and we know that things that are compressed over time, it generates heat and it ultimately creates panini butt, and that's what you probably have. So there are some ways that you can deal with this and be able to still sit, but then be able to kind of unspin that damage that you've done for the day. Okay, I recommend either using something like this. If you don't have that, then you can just get yourself a lacrosse ball. Okay, so here's how we use the lacrosse ball. You're gonna try and get that ball up here right around the gluteal fold, okay? So that'd be kind of right where your butt cheek hangs down. And that's where your hamstring inserts in on the ischial tuberosity there, right? So you wanna get the ball, feel around for that bump or a couple bumps there. That's gonna be those hamstring insertions, right? It's right about where that hamstring muscle turns into the tendon. That musculotendinous junction is kind of the sweet spot where you want to try and rest that ball on and get as much pressure as you can on the ball. And then you're going to find something that feels a little sketchy, put the pressure down. I have my foot anchored. I'm going to use my torso as a rigid lever and then kind of tack and stretch. And it's better if you can kind of pull yourself down or hold something heavy so that you have even more pressure on that ball, so you can tack and stretch, and you can even kind of feather that area in between the two hamstrings by turning your leg into internal and external rotation. Whatever feels kind of stiff and a little sketchy or painful, that's what you want to work on and try and get rid of that feeling. Okay, so you can work your way all the way down. What I like to do is try and bisect the biceps femoris all the way down to the knee. As you get midway down the leg or the thigh, you want to kind of switch your technique from being anchored at the bottom and using this lever to a different technique of being anchored here at the top. Still have this rigid lever here in a neutral spinal position, and then you've got this open chain at the end where you're kind of feathering the hamstring and flossing the hamstring that way. Okay, so get after that. Spend about, for you, I'm going to say for your first time, you want to spend about 8 to 10 minutes on each leg, okay? So let me know how it turns out, and give me some feedback on future videos, okay? See you next time.